People, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome back. Welcome, people. Welcome to the channel. Ten Hag. He has pulled a Houdini. Has Ten Hag pulled a Houdini and escaped execution? That's the way it looks like, guys. That's the way it looks like. It looks like he may have survived an execution. This guy, man, Ten Hag is something else, guys. Ten Hag is something else. According to reports, Manchester United deciding votes on Eric Ten Hag's future contradicts Sir Jim Ratcliffe's claim. People, welcome, guys. Smash those likes. Right? So, according to reports, Sir Jim Ratcliffe is. They had this meeting today. Everybody was there. And decision was made, people. A decision was made. A decision was made on Ten Hag's future. People, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Decision was made on Eric Ten Hag's future. So basically, United's chief, United Chiefs have held a 7-hour crisis meeting on Tuesday, with Ten Hag's future dominating the agenda after the club made their worst ever start to the Premier League campaign. Right? Ratcliffe, co-owner Joe Glazer were in attendance alongside CEO Barada, sporting director Dan Ashworth, technical director Jason Wilcox. Joshua, what's going on, my brother? Welcome, Joshua. How are you doing, sir? How are you doing, people? Welcome, guys. Welcome, people. You good? What are your thoughts, Joshua? What are your thoughts on Ten Hag, man? Ten Hag looks like he pulled a Houdini. It looks like he may have survived. What do you think? Yeah, lucky's like, this dude is like extremely lucky. You know? Extremely lucky. And I don't know. Is he now? This is another thing I'm thinking, right? Could it be that, hey Joshua, I hope you had a good day, man. I hope you had a good day. First of all, could it be that because he's not in town, he's chilling at Ibiza, maybe? Ineos, they didn't want to come out and say anything. Do you think that could be it? That they're saying, okay, we're gonna wait until maybe when he comes back. That way we can give him the news out of respect. Do you think that could be their strategy? Or they're working their way to whoever he is to give him the message before they make an announcement? I don't know. This is very interesting. It's very interesting. I know a lot of people, they're not happy with this because we were hoping that we'll get some kind of word today, right? And Ineos, they're doing it again. They dragged their feet when they did this strategic review in the summer, before they told us what they're going to do, and then again, during some of the transfers that they were made, like Ugarte and them, they took forever. And then now this decision, it looks like, they're dragging it again, which is honestly not fair to the fans, right? We want to know either way. That way we know, okay, what are we doing? Because those people who were, for example, Ten Hag out, they're right now also in limbo, not knowing, okay, is this guy out? Is he staying? Or what is going on here? The people who want him to stay, also, they're like, okay, is he staying or is he going? Like, everything is kind of up in the air, right? And we were hoping, like today, because everybody was there, we could have gotten something, some indication. But according to reports, it looks like all these noise of him being sacked, it looks like they were mostly external noise, right? So if they're external noise, then probably Ineos feels like, we didn't owe anybody any explanation, right? this was a normal review, right? It was a normal review that gets done, and that's what they did, right? Performance review, you know what I mean? A performance review to see, okay, how everybody's doing, where are we, footballing wise and everything else, right? It could very well be that was the situation here, you know. So yeah, it's just it's very interesting. It's very interesting. The day went by and we didn't really get any info, any clarity, and that's what we really wanted, right? We wanted some clarity on what is going on, right? Let me see what this report is saying. Yeah, I mean, again, this meeting today, it wasn't necessarily set for them to review Ten Hag's future. This was a regular scheduled performance review meeting for the whole team, basically, to see where we're at. So probably Ineos, they're like, listen, nobody said that he's going to be sacked, right? Right. So it's one of those. And Ten Hag, before he left for vacation, he did say, listen, I had a meeting after the Aston Villa game with the ownership, and they didn't give me any indication that my job is on the line or anything like that. So Ten Hag packed his bags and went on his merry way on vacation, knowing that, listen, he's going to come back and go straight to preparing for the Brentford game. So it's a very interesting situation, really. Right? It's a very interesting situation because really we were hoping that we'll get some clarity here. That way we can put this behind us and move on. Right? So, and the rumors of Thomas Tuchel, it looks like those are just rumors and nothing factual about him. And it looks like those rumors are coming more from the Thomas Tuchel camp, linking him with the Man United job. That's another one that's pretty interesting. Of course, Thomas Tuchel, he definitely, he would like, he likes the idea of obviously coaching Manchester United. But again, with him, he was interviewed. He was interviewed in the summer, and if Ineos didn't select him, to replace Erik ten Hag, why would they go back to him now and say, okay, we didn't choose you then, now you're the guy for the job? That's also, it's very interesting, right, for Ineos to do something like that, because they're like, if he wasn't the right guy then, why all of a sudden now he's going to be the right guy? So that is another strange one for me personally. That's a very strange one. So let me fix my light here. Yeah, so it's a strange one. So we'll see, what's going to happen. The next few days will be very interesting, right? To see, maybe we get some other traction, right? Yeah, for sure. He is a very lucky guy, guys. Ten Hag is a lucky man. Ciao, what's going on, Ciao? Tuchel isn't an option, confirmed by Ornstein. Yep, I like that because we really haven't, these noise for Tuchel, they were coming from his camp, right? So he's not an option. So I don't know what Ineos is doing, man. Ineos, they look like they are. They run the numbers. Ineos, they're numbers people. They probably run the numbers. They said, listen, to get rid of this guy, 17 million. To bring in somebody else, maybe another 15. We've already put a whole bunch of money on Ten Hag. So maybe we just let's see if we can write it out. Let's see if we can turn this thing around. I don't know how Ten Hag is going to do it because honestly, I don't see where our wins are going to come from, right? I really don't see us going on a winning streak, Chow, right? You would think that we'll go on some kind of a winning streak in these games that are coming up. Maybe they looked at the games coming up they were like, okay, um, after the international break, we have Brentford, Fenerbahce, West Ham, and then Leicester, right? Decent games. Okay, Brentford, they're playing good. I don't know if we can beat them. Thomas Frank looks like he's those guys. He has him firing. You know, in looking good. Uh, no chance he can turn this around. Yeah, it's one of those. No chance for him to turn it around, man. I really do not see it. I think we had reached a point that we needed that change, right? We needed that change, hopefully, to kind of give something to these players to want that way they can start playing again. You know what I mean? So I don't see him turning around. So I don't know what Ineos really they're looking at here, because okay, maybe he gets a win at because Brentford we're going to be at home, and then we go to Europa. We face Jose Mourinho. Now again, Mourinho, he may want to he may want to give us a good old fashioned whooping, and we lose, for example, Fenerbahce, and then after that is West Ham away. Maybe we win against West Ham and then Leicester in the EFL Cup. Yeah, and then after that is Chelsea. So again, it's the run of games coming up. They're not that bad. So maybe they think uh, he can get maybe 2 wins or something like that, which is pretty pretty interesting to see how that will work out. Very interesting to see how that will work out, man. Um, because honestly, it looks like we needed that change to happen in order for us to get a bounce back, right? We needed a bounce back. Um, yeah. So let's see what Jamie Jackson here is saying. Jamie Jackson, he's saying no clarity has been offered regarding Eric Ten Hag's future at Manchester United following the summit meeting of the club's hierarchy, during which the Dutchman's position as a manager was discussed. Ten Hag could be sacked in the coming days. Yeah, okay. That's what the media is going with. He could be sacked in the coming days. You know, nobody knows, man. One thing I've noticed is all these news outlets. Nobody really knows what is going to happen. Welcome, people. Smash those likes, guys, as you're coming in. Let's see. King PJ, what's going on? Welcome. Welcome. Smash those likes. Hello. What's going on, King? Listen, man, what are your thoughts on Ten Hag? Do you think he survived? Or is it just for now kind of thing? We may get more news here in the coming days. What are your thoughts? Yeah, man. So it's just it's an interesting, very interesting situation we're in, really. Yeah. So no news. Everything is all quiet. Now it could be that Ineos they didn't say anything because they wanna notify him first, saying, "Hey, dude, yeah, we're letting you go." Maybe they're waiting for him to come back from vacation before they pull the plug. But again, that's one of those you're keeping the fans in limbo, which is it's not a good thing, man. Like even for the fans who wanted him gone, right? They're being kept in limbo, not knowing what's the way forward here. And you would think people like Ineos, that's what they do. They give you a clear path. They are not doing that. They're not doing that, and they're not being fair to the fans. The people who want him out, they deserve to know. The people who want him to stay also deserve to know, because the fans are your bread and butter kind of thing when it comes to Manchester United. So you want to keep them notified, man. keep that open line of communication. Ineos, we thought them coming in, they'll be different, right? We thought they'll be coming in, they'll be different, coming in with always giving us information, right? Um, right. I yeah, don't pay bills. Right? So this is it is very interesting, guys. It's very interesting to see how um how Ineos is gonna spin this, right? We're gonna wait to see how Ineos is gonna spin this. Um is it that could it be that Ineos they're trying not to be like the Glazers? They don't want to look like they're hiring and firing type, so they're trying to do something different, right? Um, Active decision to dodge the media. Yeah. So, what are your thoughts, people? What are your thoughts? What do you think is going to happen here in the next couple of days? Because really, honestly, nobody really knows. It's just even the people who are in the know, the reporters. Uh, even the people who are in the know, they don't really seem to know much, right? Kaveh Salakov, the Sky reporter, is saying on Eric Ten Hag, what will be interesting later this evening, perhaps, is in the next few hours, if Man United release any kind of official statement. Normally, they would not after a committee meeting unless a major decision was taken, right? So again, if a major decision is taken, then a statement will be released, but normally they do not, right? So yeah, this it's definitely not ideal. Definitely not ideal. Um, and according to Hearst Class, he's saying Ten Hag has not been told that his job is under threat after today's meeting. So he's therefore planning to be in charge in the next game. There you go. Right? Melissa Reddy, he's saying Manchester United have not made an approach to Thomas Tuchel. Eric Ten Hag is under the impression that he retains the backing of club's hierarchy ahead of their summit and has not been informed any differently. Right? So yeah, season written off already. Yeah, Chow. I think that's what it is, man. It looks like the season. That's what they're doing here. It's as if they're saying, you know what, at this point, let's just write it out. Whatever happens, happens. That's kind of not really a good look, right? Because this season could very well be salvaged, right? It could very well be salvaged because, you know, uh, replacing him, bringing somebody else, we get that bounce, and then we're back in action, right? We're back in action, but it definitely doesn't. Let's see, it doesn't look that way, right? Definitely doesn't look that way. Yeah. Stop the cap. Lassad, what's going on? Welcome, people. Welcome. Let me get those likes up, people. Hit those likes. Hit those likes. If you haven't subscribed yet, guys, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you. And according to Chris Wheeler, is saying Ten Hag's rotation policy is puzzling some of his own players just as much as it has confused the pundits. Many of them would prefer to keep playing and find their rhythm during difficult start to the season. All right, this report here is kind of crazy, right? So these players, if you're not playing well, you just want to continue playing. Come on, you know. On that, I don't really blame Ten Hag for rotating, right? Because if the players are not performing, Yeah, you got to hold bench, right? You definitely got to hold bench. You definitely have to hold bench, right? So yeah, that statement was, to me, was really, it did not make any sense at all. Um, let's see what else we see here. Ten Hag is chilling on vacation. Again, he's expecting to come back to his job, but again, it's one of those. Even the players, they also wanted some clarity on that, right? Because even the players now, they're like, okay, what do we do here, right? Are we, is this guy gonna be here to the end of the season, or is just gonna be here now until next international break? What is going on? Like, everybody's kind of in limbo, which is not a good look. Honestly, it's not a good look. Ideally, you want some clarity. To know, okay, I'm gonna stick with this manager, this team, until the until we get to where we need to go, right? Until we get to where we need to go. But yeah, maybe again, the guys, I'm saying this could very well be the reason we haven't heard anything. It could very well be something that we may hear something in the next hours or days, right? Because obviously they have made the decision, the Ineos team, right? Decision was made, and maybe that decision is to keep him. But again, it could be that Ineos, they feel like we don't owe anybody any explanation, right? None of us said anything that we're trying to get rid of this guy, right? And if nobody said anything they want to get rid of him, why should we put out a statement? The meeting yesterday or today, it was just a normal meeting, right? It was just a normal meeting where they're discussing, team's future, right? So yeah, it's just one of those. Let's see what else, if we have anything else interesting, man. So again, man, we are on hold pattern, right? We're in a hold pattern right now, and we should definitely see, what is going to transpire when it comes to this team. All right, let me see. No clarity. Yeah, again, I'm seeing same reports that no clarity has been offered. Yeah, we know no clarity. So Ten Hag is here to stay. All right, Ten Hag is here to stay. Let's see what else. What else we have when it comes to. I see another reports here. Eric Ten Hag survives the axe after Man United board hold 6-hour meeting. Yeah, that's what he is, man. Ten Hag is a survivor. One thing you got to give it to him, man. This guy, he always rides the ship, man. He has been clear. I think he's always advocating that his line of communication between him and the ownership group is very open, and he did say they talk all the time, right? So he knows where he stands, and he knows that obviously maybe that this was going to be a tough ask to get this team back to where it needs to be, and maybe the ownership, they understand that, they're willing to give him the time. But of course, the fans, not so much. The fans want a resolution. The fans want something to change, right? The fans can't, they don't like to be kept in limbo. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it is. Let me add this here. It's definitely something that is very, very, very interesting, people. It's feeling a little bit on the dark side here. All right. So let's see what else we have going on, man. Let's see what else is going on. Right now, man, we don't have much going on. It's just that we see now. Sorry, let's see here. Yeah, we see that Harry Maguire is injured and he's going to be out. Um, so so injuries keep on now piling, right? Let's see. He's going to be what's his injury? Let's see. I'm trying to see what's his injury. Yeah, so Harry Maguire confirms that he suffered an injury and he will be out for a few weeks. He says, I'm frustrated to pick up an injury at the weekend. Will be weeks on the sideline, but I'll come back stronger. Yeah, more injuries. Um, yeah, man, it's tough. But Johnny Evans is still going, man. Johnny Evans is available. So Maguire's out, and Mazraoui pulled out of the Moroccan national team. I don't know what's his deal. Let me check that and see if we have any updates on Mazraoui, because again, he also Nasser Mazraoui has withdrawn from the Morocco national team due to injury concerns. That's another injury right there, which is again not looking good. Uh, yeah, that is not looking good. So two of them, and so far they've started very well. Mazraoui really, to me, Mazraoui was the signing of the season for sure, right? It was a signing of the season. Him being injured, it's not good. Definitely not good. Let's see. Also, Kobe Mainoo also pulled out of the England national team, right? So yeah, I don't know what's his. Is he injured as well? Let's see. Yeah, he won't be. Kobe Mainoo. They said Kobe Mainoo is still. Yeah, he's pulled out, but it doesn't look like it's injury related. So which is actually that's good news. That is good news if it's not injury related, right? So hopefully the ones who went on international. Oh, Garnacho is another one who also pulled out of Argentina, right? The national team. He pulled out with a knee injury concern. So man, this is uh, this is tough. It's tough. It's tough for us, right? We are not playing well, and then players are just pulling. But in a way, I like the idea for them to just stay at Carrington, stay home, man, enjoy the international break, put their feet up, because these players play a lot of games. So it's sometimes it's good for them to just relax and recharge, right? Instead of just going game after game after the game, no break. So maybe it may be advantageous for us when we come back. So hopefully they get better. That way, when we come back for that Brentford game, we do have players ready and firing, right? Let's see what else we got for you guys. Um, oh, so I see a report here from Mail Sport that Manchester United apparently rejected signing Ollie Watkins in the summer 2023. Eric Ten Hag instead demanding to sign Rasmus Højlund. Right? They decided to go for Rasmus Højlund instead of Ollie Watkins. I think that was not a bad decision. Yeah, Ollie Watkins is more of a kind of seasoned striker, which again we could have definitely used. But for the future, I think Rasmus, for me, it could have been my choice as well because of his potential, right? So let's see what else we have going on today, man. Yeah, I mean, based on the news today, guys, again, the Thomas Tuchel thing was fake news, right? In the next 48 hours, they're going to be crucial because we should expect to hear something from someone, right? If we don't hear anything, it means uh, same, same, we resume normal programming, right? Where Ten Hag is going to come back and he's going to continue coaching the team, right? And that's what we should expect in the in the coming weeks if we do not hear anything from the Man United hierarchy, right? Let me pull up Manchester United website and see if we see any, if they posted any news on anything really. Yeah, nothing. Nothing new. It's just Maguire injury, Garnacho injury. Those are the only news that are on there. So, guys, that's really it, right? No more news. Nothing new to report. Again. So, guys, listen. I'm gonna end it here. It's gonna be. It was just a quick one to touch base with you guys to see, hey, man, where are we? What are we doing? What is going on with Ten Hag? So we're gonna pick this up tomorrow. And Chow, listen, I hope they really did not write off this season because this season can be salvaged. That's what I believe. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Peace out. Thank you for smashing those likes. I will talk to you all in the next one. Take care, guys. Peace.